on April 26th.
You know your teams, you know your missions. No mistakes. No do-overs. Look out for each other. This is the fight of our lives.
He's pretty good at that.
Right?
Avengers Endgame. Rated PG-13. Tickets on sale now.
Why would you do that? We're in the end game now.
So, if you're new to the channel, we are giving away tickets for Avengers 4. This is not a drill. So, if you want to win 3 tickets to go and watch Avengers Endgame, tickets are still available. All you got to do is subscribe to the channel with notifications on and let me know in the comments box down below what is going on with this movie. There's so many misdirection, so many fake scenes that have been verified by the Russo bros to say, yeah, that handshake isn't even in the movie. What is going on? Just let me know your thoughts and opinions about everything that we know about this movie so far. Because if you put every single clip together that we've had from trailer 1 to the Super Bowl trailer to the second trailer to the TV spot that we keep getting every 2 days, you can kind of get where this movie's going. That it's going to be a badass movie. So, what is going on YouTube? Warstu here. Let's get into the video. So, this is another Reddit leak. Yes, I know you guys absolutely love the Reddit chat. You love me talking about Reddit stuff. So this is about Tony Stark essentially. So it might annoy some people, but I think there's some evidence that could back up a bunch of this being true. So essentially what it says is, just came out of a screening in the UK. Not sure how to feel. There were a lot of scenes lacking editing. They might change a lot, but the movie should be around 3 hours and 15 minutes. It's a non-stop quippy clashing that might be missing some stuff. It was too long, made little sense, and was too much action for the OP. So yes, this was posted a bunch of time ago. We do know now the movie will be 3 hours and 58 seconds unless they change it again. But I'm not going to discontinue this just because of some stuff that it says. So Tony becomes Kang in an alternate version. Now this does make sense. Why? Because it's all about the story arcs coming to an end. We do know we will be seeing alternate versions of every character in a different format. And there was a leak that says Tony Stark did become Kang the Conqueror. The white suits come into play when they travel back in time but get cocked by Thanos. I mean, that does make sense in a way, although I think the white suits will be more to do with the overall narrative of the story. Mordo leads a group of villains in the end. Claw and Loki are with him. Now that would be pretty badass if that was where they were going with this movie. Characters are revived from the snap, and the Eternals, led by the Living Tribunal, greets them. Now we know the Eternals is coming out. We know they're going to start shooting it very, very soon. So I expect the Eternals will be in this movie in some capacity, with Hollywood A-listers like Angelina Jolie being linked to the project. So I do believe that the Living Tribunal being in the movie would really make sense, because, you know, we've had the cheeky Easter egg that everyone likes to bring out of proportion when we had the Living Tribunal staff in Doctor Strange 1 when Mordo was using it. So that would make sense. Living Tribunal, there's been a lot of leaks. Obviously, the greater threat. Thanos isn't the greater threat. The greater threat is going to be someone who Thanos is scared of. Yes, sure, the Living Tribunal would be one of Warstu's candidates. Thanos dies about 3 times in the movie. Also, he joins the heroes to fight Kang. Now, I do believe that Thanos will die at the start of the movie. Yo, Warstu, bro, you are sick. No, Warstu, you are mad. Thanos is not going to die in the first act of the movie. Well, realistically, I think he will die, but he won't die. It'll be like a fake reality where the Avengers think they've killed him. So I think that would make a lot of sense. And obviously there is the common theory and rumor that the Avengers will be teaming up with Thanos to take out someone else. So Kang would be interesting. Kang is OP as... Well, we know Kang the Conqueror, the time traveler, is OP. Odin, Janet Captain Marvel, Rescue, combined a force beam that wholly those effects. Tony dies Everyone else lives. Now, I've said on the channel multiple times that I think Tony Stark will die. And to be honest, the movie comes out in less than 2 weeks. So obviously it's Saturday now. So yeah, it's very much under 2 weeks. I still believe Tony Stark will die. But obviously, guys, put all your death predictions down below. I will be doing a lot of content about this before the movie comes out. Who I think is going to die, the whole narrative of the story, how Warstu thinks it's going to go down, all that kind of stuff. So Tony Stark dying, just like Captain America dying, would make a lot of sense to me because it's going to go full circle. We all know that at the end of each contract. So we do know we had Thor on this morning in the UK saying that he has no idea what's going to happen if he's ever going to work for Marvel again. So it is interesting. Ultron leads the Dark Avengers. Now, we do know the Dark Avengers are coming in, but I think that would be more of someone like Norman Osborn who will actually be leading them. Thanos gets in court with the Living Tribunal, and I swear it's got Keanu Reeves as Adam Warlock. I might be wrong, but I'm clone. Okay, the person's swearing, but I don't want to get demonetized, so I won't say it. Yeah, I mean, that bit is kind of funny, but you never know. You never know. So many secret deals. We know that Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is going to include Adam Warlock. We had the teaser, we had the Cocoon, and we know James Gunn is back on that project. So potentially Adam Warlock, it is Infinity Gauntlet storyline essentially, so maybe that could be true. Whether it being Keanu Reeves is a bit strange. Eternals movie is Thanos teaming up with the Adam Warlock to fix the universe. I don't really think that's true because the Eternals movie is going to be set 100,000 years before any of this stuff. We do know it will be a younger Thanos, so that would make sense. And then it went on to say this: Tony is left adrift in space and ends up with the Eternals. They give him tech and he becomes immortal. The version of Tony, Kang the Conqueror, wants to remove all heroes from existence so that threats like Thanos never arise. I mean, this does make a lot of sense. I do think there will be a lot of Easter eggs, a lot of kickbacks to the Eternals because we know they're going more cosmic, so it would make a lot of sense to the overall narrative if that was to happen. At the end, some major characters will get a hold of the stones, and Tony, whilst inside Kang, I know how that sounds, channels a gauntlet he had himself to use the energy of the stones to destroy Kang. He dies after that exhausted. I mean, I've gone over a theory bunch probably about 6 to 8 months ago that says Kang the Conqueror. Like I said, if a leak is to come out, it would be around about now. Thanos becomes a mid-movie after dying over and over again. He simply accepts and joins the Avengers. Thanos joining the Avengers would be, in fact, I might even title the video that. Thanos joining the Avengers would be insane, and fans would be like, yo bro, what's up? Everyone loves Josh Brolin as Cable. They all love Josh Brolin as Thanos. He's like a bit like Loki, but not as good. He's a villain you love to hate, which is interesting. I might be missing some stuff. Movie was way too long, made little sense, and was way too much action for me. But like I said, guys, we love to go over lots of different things here. I mean, it would make sense, but this was posted 1 month ago. But yeah, I mean, Tony Stark could die. It would make sense. Tony would be the one to kind of save the day. He's been ready to die in every single Avengers movie he's been in. Like, if you do piece together some of the TV spots, it's almost like they are having homage back to when he rescued himself out of the cave. He's accepted death because in the scene where he's adrift of space, we do know he's like accepting the fact that he might die. I know we do see him on Earth in the quantum realm suit, but like I've suggested before, guys, that could be a different version of him. The Avengers could go back in time and get the Tony Stark from Iron Man 1, potentially. Yeah, bro, this is going to sound absolutely insane, and I understand that. But like I said, take it with a pinch of salt. There's going to be so many videos going around so soon, if they're not already up already, but it is very, very interesting. So guys, let me know in the comments down below, what do you think about this? Is Tony Stark going to be Kang the Conqueror? Will Tony Stark die? Do you believe a lot of things in this? I mean, some has validity, some doesn't. It actually does make sense because you've got to keep in mind that Tony Stark's arc in the MCU is that he's willing to do whatever it takes to protect the world, his friends, Pepper, Peter. You know, in the last TV spot, well, the last trailer, you see the photo of his holding of him and Peter. It kind of gets you going. Peter is everything to Tony. It's like the son he never had. It's maybe the reason he decides to build Ultron again and kind of maybe use Ultron to take out Thanos. So it would make a lot of sense to me if this would be to happen. But like I said, if Tony was able to reverse the snap himself in an alternate timeline after witnessing Peter die in front of him, then went crazy with power and became Kang, that really would make a lot of sense. Because Kang the Conqueror in the comics is an absolute savage. I mean, the Living Tribunal has to get involved at some point, I guess, if you go by this leak. That would make a lot of sense. Him sacrificing himself to stop Kang, ending his overall arc. I do believe that both Tony Stark and Captain America will be dying in this movie. If we go back to okay, this is not proof, but you know, remember when the tennis player Serena Williams said, "Oh my God, I can't believe what happened. I can't believe what happened." And it's like she said that he died. And it's interesting that I don't know whether she got confused about Infinity War, because at this award ceremony they were at, no one would have seen Endgame by then. Obviously, there's test screenings for this movie all over the world, and you can put any non-disclosure agreement on anyone you want, but someone will leak something. So there's got to be some validity to everything. I mean, Stark becoming Kang would be the most epic thing ever, because no one is expecting Kang the Conqueror to be in the MCU. Everyone's expecting the Living Tribunal or them kind of characters. But if Tony Stark did become Kang the Conqueror in another dimension, another universe, it would be absolutely insane. No one would believe it, and it would be absolutely crazy, because it wouldn't really be Tony Stark. It'd be Tony Stark from another universe. And I really hope there's some massive, crazy action piece in this movie that no one sees coming. But like always, guys, let me know. Does this confirm that Tony Stark will in fact die? Does this confirm that Kang the Conqueror could very well be in this movie? All your comments down below, guys. We will be drawing the ticket giveaway for Endgame tickets either on Wednesday or Thursday or Friday. I'll announce it on my Instagram stories later next week at Warstu, to make sure to follow. We do real giveaways on this channel, so every time I do a competition giveaway, like the person won the Infinity Gauntlet, we put it on our YouTube community tab, put it inside a video, and we put it inside Instagram story to show that our competitions are real on this channel. They're not phony. So, whoever wins the tickets, all I ask is that you send me pics going, "Yo, Warstu, thanks for the tickets, it's all cool." So yeah, every time we do that, for validity, for precedence, for evidence. I don't know why. A thing on YouTube is a lot of people think competitions are fake, which is ridiculous. It's not hard to give away a bunch of tickets or a bunch of prize once or twice a month, is it, guys? So like always, guys, please like, subscribe, and comment. I will catch you in another video very soon. Catch ya later.